of the times we notice this tiny skin growths in the underarms, on the neck, or sometimes even on the face. What actually are these? Are they warts? Are they skin tags? How do we differentiate them? Are warts harmful? Are skin tags harmful? Let us understand more on this today. Hi, this is Dr. Ravli Elamanchli, Chief Dermatologist, Neha Dermatology and Aesthetics. Skin tags are these velvety, tiny skin growths which can be in skin color or even darker, and we notice them on the skin folds, especially underarms, neck, and sometimes even on the eyelids. What is the reason for this? They can be genetic, that if you have a family history of someone having these skin tags, there's a high chances of the next generations also getting it. Sometimes there is no reason, and one of the most common cause for skin tags when we see them in younger individuals is insulin resistance. That is the reason most of the people who have uncontrolled diabetes also see these skin tags in their underarms or on the neck. Are these skin tags harmful? Skin tags are usually harmless, there is no problem with that. But sometimes when the growth is little big and they are mainly there in the frictional areas of your underarms or on the neck, when it isn't coming in contact with your chain on the neck, because of the friction it gets rubbed too much, and then we might notice some bleeding, or sometimes because of constant friction there's also a chance of secondary infection on top of these skin tags. In most of the instances, wart, which is a viral infection, also looks similar to a skin tag. If you want to differentiate between a wart and a skin tag, you need to visit a qualified dermatologist because the treatment of both the conditions is a little different, and wart is mainly a viral infection, and if we left untreated, warts can spread and it can be dangerous. Skin tags on the other hand are harmless but are of a pure cosmetic concern, especially when they are in bunches or in groups covering up your neck and entire face area. A simple procedure can fix them and you might get rid of them on a permanent basis. Skin tags sometimes, like I said, can get infected secondarily, and when there is an active infection, we first try to treat the infection and then go for a skin tag removal. Whatever is the reason for your skin tags, like example, let's say your skin tags are because of insulin resistance or uncontrolled diabetes. Firstly, we usually look for other signs of insulin resistance. We do some tests. If there is insulin resistance, we would want to treat that simultaneously, because once you get rid of the skin tags, new ones can form if it is because of underlying insulin resistance. So to treat it on a permanent basis, it's always important to treat the underlying cause. We see a lot of people trying to remove their skin tags using scissors, or they even tie up some medicated thread onto the skin tags. They use garlic and onion paste onto the skin tag to get rid of this. Please beware that all these procedures are not sterile, and there's a high risk of secondary infection when you try to remove this. And also when you're using garlic and onion onto the skin tags, there's a high chance of a chemical burn, and surrounding skin can get permanently damaged and scarred. If you're looking at removing these skin tags, please visit a qualified dermatologist. There are different procedures that we do based on the type of skin tag that you have. When the skin tags are too big, we go for a surgical excision. Sometimes we do something called as electrocautery, and we also do some laser treatments. Whatever is the procedure we do, it is done under complete aseptic precautions, and there is no risk of infection, there is no risk of chemical burn, and you can get rid of these skin tags on a permanent basis with no side effects at all. When you opt for a skin tag removal from a qualified dermatologist, post-procedure, the downtime is very minimal. Within 4 to 5 days, the area heals completely and the skin will start looking normal again. For this, you also need to follow some post-care instructions like using an antibiotic if prescribed by your doctor. So, a few of the things you need to understand if you think you have skin tags are that firstly, try to identify the reason or cause for your skin tags. Treat that simultaneously. Secondly, do not opt for any home remedies for removal of these skin tags. And if these are in areas where there is high friction, please go for a skin tag removal. For this, visit a qualified dermatologist and get rid of your skin tags in 5 minutes. If you know someone who's tried different home remedies for the skin tag removal and ended up with serious side effects, share this video with them. If you like this video, comment below and subscribe to my channel.